Ladies and gentlemen, in their first EPL match in the 2024-2025 season, Arsenal faced Wolverhampton at Emirates Stadium. Indeed, North London was ready. Now, on this video here, I want to give a proper and critical analysis of the player ratings and the overall performance of Arsenal. But before I do so, kindly if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. Now, let me dive into the topic today. That is the player ratings. I'll begin from the defense. Defensive side, actually in the first half, they did very well. And I want to give each player there an 8 out of 10 because they did very well. They were solid. They ensured there was no shot on target. However, going to the second half, they were a bit slippery. We were seeing now the Wolverhampton side was making shots on target, and that was very wrong. Also, I want to say that we had some mistakes being made here and there, but of course I want to say it's because of the weak midfield and the striking that we had, particularly in the second half, at the start of the second half. Generally, our defense did well, and I want to give every player who is playing our defense, starting from Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Zinchenko, and even Ben White, 8 out of 10. Now let me go to the midfield. Our DM, that is Partey. Partey looked a bit slippery. There's nothing unique that he brought on the pitch today as far as last season is concerned. So I feel Partey slightly messed up. He's not the same guy because we saw him giving missed passes or maybe tensed. But let me assume it was the first time it was the first match of the season, so probably could have behaved that way. But I want to feel that Arsenal still needs someone who's going to be a DM and then someone else to replace Declan Rice going forward, because I feel strongly that Partey cannot be reliable. He cannot be relied on as far as the APL this season is concerned. Moving for now his rating, I give him 6 out of 10. Now going to, of course, number 8, that is Declan Rice. Declan Rice, I always do my analysis and say that Declan Rice should not be a box-to-box midfielder. He should be playing as a DM, and then we have someone else. And I hope that when Merino comes, he's going to take up the box-to-box role, and then we have now Declan Rice taking the DM and part, of course, to be in the bench and be as our backup. Honestly, we need a backup. So therefore, you can't play the two at the same time. And actually, considering the slipperiness we are seeing from Partey, we need to have someone else. But anyway, I want to give Declan Rice a 7 out of 10 because he tried to move around, though he also made some few mistakes. Now going to our right wing, that is the star boy, Saka. Saka gave an assist at the same time. Saka scored a goal. I want to say he was our man of the match, according to me. And I give him an 8 out of 10 because Saka actually did his best. He was hardworking, he was very accurate, he was trying to score, and that is really nice of him. So Saka, one thing he needs to do, always criticize him because he really gives his best. If Saka gives his best, he can be better than many players in this world. So therefore, despite he needs to improve, I also give him 8 over 10 because he did very well. Now, let me move to now the left wing. That is now Martinelli, Gabriel. Gabriel did very well, but I want to say utilize his speed only. But when it comes to the issue of releasing the ball, Martinelli now has a problem. The problem that we realized from the second leg of last season, he has replicated it right now. Martinelli, I realized that whenever he releases the ball, it's either blocked or it hits something or it goes off, and that's very wrong. Martinelli needs to learn on how to make the ball reach the strikers in the at the middle of the goal. So therefore, he needs to improve on that. That's why I feel currently that Martinelli should be coming in the second half to change the game, because we already have Trossard is doing well and very accurate. Now, so Martinelli, I give him a rating of 6 out of 10. Now, when I move to number 10, that is now our Odegaard. Odegaard did very well, but I want to say that today we experienced a dull Odegaard. It's not the Odegaard we know, who is making super shots, making super passes. He looked a bit tense, he looked a bit relaxed, didn't look like to be the captain today. So therefore, he lost. I didn't see him that much. So therefore, Odegaard needs to improve. On a scale of 1 to 10, Odegaard, I give him a 6. He didn't perform the way he's supposed to do as a striker, as a midfielder and as our captain. Now let me go to our striker, center forward. That is now Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz got the first chance and scored a goal. Though I feel Kai Havertz is a bit weak, and I also feel that Kai Havertz messed us because he was given a very clear chance by Martinelli. He still couldn't make a good decision. So therefore, Kai Havertz is the same as that of last season. Therefore, I want to say that Kai Havertz needs to improve. Anyway, but still he's our striker right now, but today did well. I want to give him 7 out of 10 because he scored a very nice goal, and of course I liked it. But Kai Havertz must improve, or let's get another striker to back him up. Now, those are my player ratings as far as the Arsenal versus Wolverhampton match is concerned. Let me move to the overall performance of the team. Now, Arsenal, to be honest, today I was not happy about the performance. It's not the Arsenal we expect. They were so much hard working instead of working smart. I didn't see the process. I didn't see the techniques. I didn't see the plan working out. I didn't see a plan that I can say today we had this plan and it worked very well. No, the players instead they were running right, left, and center. They looked to be strong, they were aggressive, and that is not the only thing that is not good. The only thing I saw that was nice is that the recovery rate was nice. They could go back, move forward. It's okay, but generally we need these players to do well when it comes to what playing the game. However, on that blame, I give it all. I'll give the blame entirely to Arteta because I want to feel that there's nothing new that is brought on the team. Therefore, he needs to improve as well with his team so that we can see proper way of playing. Now, when it comes to the set pieces, we know we had the corner kicks that were being made. Of course, we didn't see a corner kick today that was so much threatening. But I want to say that from analysis, I think our set piece coach is not doing well this time around. I don't think that corner that he's trying to make here and there is the best. However, I want to feel that he needs to improve. We do need him to make the normal things that have been happening. Let's see the creativity that usually comes out from other teams. Let's see the creativity when it comes to the forward in the way they can line themselves and score. I mean, we need to have some creativity when it comes to us scoring using the set pieces. It's been a while for us to score a free kick, so we need at least for us to have proper way of scoring. Now, going deeper, of course, there were substitutes were done. These substitutes have a problem, despite that they came late. Of course, I didn't see whether Timber did very well. He's a bit physical, but you need someone who's using his brain very well, and as well, of course, executing his physicality. That is good because that's through that kind of a move we'll be able to avoid cuts or maybe even avoid mistakes. So therefore, it needs to be that way. But generally, he's solid in defense, and I like the way he's always accurate when it comes to defending. Now, also, I want to talk about now the other subject that came in, that Jesus. Jesus did very well, but he's still not relaxed. He has a lot of pressure, inner pressure. He needs to relax for him to look like a striker. You need to see an impact of him trying to score. That is what we need to expect from a player of that caliber. So therefore, Jesus to relax and maybe be coached well, to at least compose himself to play well. Now, upon the substitution of Saka, of course, we found now another player coming in, and this was Trossard. Trossard played well, but not that much. But Trossard needs more time on the pitch for him to score very well, and at least also get used to being tough when it comes to getting chances, creating chances, and even scoring. So therefore, it's important for him to improve. But I don't want to give him ratings because the number of minutes that he was in the pitch. Now, also the substitution that was done as far as the defense is concerned, I think it reaped fruits because afterwards, that's when he had now at least having the second goal being scored, aggressiveness coming forward, people trying to move and make a way to score. But nevertheless, we didn't achieve what we should achieve as Arsenal. Now, the overall rating of Arsenal performance today on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to give Arsenal a 6, averagely. Now, when I go to the striking force, I think Arsenal is still making the same jokes they were making last time. We are seeing some childish games, particularly in the striking. We need to see once a chance is gotten, some seriousness is put. And then at some point, we realize Arsenal will reach a point, particularly in the start of second half, guys are relaxed from nowhere. That is the moment when big teams destroy Arsenal. So we need to ensure that we are not giving teams a chance to utilize any of our weaknesses, because the moment we allow them to utilize our weaknesses, there's no comeback because they also know our strengths. So therefore, it's important for Arsenal players to always stay awake. The next thing as Arsenal is going to play, we expect Arteta to do the following: bring the strongest team in the field, and of course do substitutions early enough. Today I was happy that he substituted Saka, but he needs to be substituted early enough so that you can have Saka at least rest fast, because Saka plays so many games. So therefore, we need him at least to also have a rest early enough. Now, nevertheless, we want to see other players also being substituted, particularly in the midfield, like I saw now Declan Rice got an injury. Somehow it was not okay. We need to see such substitutions happening early enough so that we prevent our players from getting injured. That is my video there and there. Kindly make sure that if you don't subscribe, and keep following for the videos that we upload here. Every Sunday, every time Arsenal plays, I'm going to do an analysis and of course upload on this video. That is my video there and there. See you next time for the same videos and analysis.